Hey guys, Mark Harbert here, coming to you from my home office in Concepcion, Chile. And today what I'm going to show you in this video is how to properly optimize your videos on page. Okay, now I'm creating this video because yesterday I made a video for our Facebook group for our course Tube Traffic Mojo, and I wanted to address a couple things that are very, very important in terms of how you optimize your video. Now, what I want to do is talk about what is the goal when we put out a piece of content. Okay, number one, Google, YouTube, all sites out there, all the top sites, their main concern is user experience. Okay, what is the user experience when they get to the piece of content? Are they going to be happy with it? Are they getting what they're looking for? See, one of the things that Google is looking to do, and YouTube as well, is they're looking to do what's called, they want to end search. So what that means is when a person looks for information, they're looking to give them the information that they're looking for. Okay, so it's called, they're looking to end search so that that person stops looking and they find what they're looking for. So our goal is we want to comply with that as much as possible. Okay, and we don't do that by creating content that specifically is meant strictly for ranking to get it to the top of the search engines. Okay, we want it to get to the top of the search engines in YouTube, and if it's possible, get it in Google as well. We want to do that. However, we want the content to be quality because we should be concerned about user experience. Now, as of late, what's happened is a lot of people have begun to do what's called keyword stuffing in their videos. Now, I do want to say, for the record, keyword stuffing does have an effect and will cause your stuff to rank. There's no question about it. Okay, it's not the only factor. There's no doubt, that's not the only factor. So there are other things that go into it, but that will cause your stuff to rank more. There's no question. However, I will tell you this. What if you do keyword stuffing, and basically what keyword stuffing is where you put your keyword in the description and the title over and over and over again. You are raising red flags to YouTube and to Google. Okay. Now the problem with this approach is, number one, you're not taking into consideration the user experience. Okay, remember, we want our content to show up, but we're always concerned about user experience and giving that user what they're looking for. It's going to be better quality leads for you. You're going to get more sales, and you're going to overall have a much better lead or sale or whatever it may be if you do it correctly and think in the long term. Okay, now here's a video that I did not too long ago, and I basically want to show you how I optimize this video. Now, if you look here, obviously the keyword I was going for is MLM recruiting secrets. Now, if you look at this title, it's optimized. It has my keyword in the beginning, and then it also has kind of a tagline to help people understand what it is. So MLM recruiting secrets, how to recruit more reps in your MLM. Okay. Now you can see that that is an optimized title. It's not stuffed. I don't have the keyword stuffed in there. I have the keyword in the beginning to show what it's about. That's the keyword term. And then how to recruit more reps in your MLM. All right. So this is very important that you don't stuff your keyword in there. Now I've seen people that have, for instance, if mine is MLM recruiting secrets, I've seen people that have like the keyword in there like 4 and 5 times. Now that is not an optimized title. Okay. You don't want to do that. Okay. Because remember, you're not just creating content for search engines. There are people that are going to view this content. Okay, give them quality. You'll get much better results in the end. I promise you. So always optimize your headline. I would tell you right now, do not ever put more than 2 times your keyword in the title, and you have to make sure that it makes sense. It can't just be like MLM recruiting secrets, MLM recruiting secrets today, and just commas, and it has to make sense. Okay, very much like an email. If you're to send an email to somebody with a subject line, the subject line it identifies what's in the content, what's in your email, right? Same thing here. Same thing with doing a video. Okay, so now we've done our title, okay, which we put right here. Now you got your description. Now I want you to look at this description, okay? The bad habit that people have started to do, and which is something you absolutely do not want to do, because number one, it is against YouTube's terms of service. Okay, You are not at all supposed to put in the description misleading data, okay? This section on the description is supposed to be about what your video is about. Now, what people have done, for instance, we're talking MLM recruiting secrets here. People have taken like their main keyword, they copy it and paste it like 40 times inside here, okay, in the description. You do not want to do that. That is bad. It's bad news. You create a bad standard, and other people start doing it, and it's not what you want to do. Okay, it puts number one, it puts your video in jeopardy. If YouTube catches on, they will delete your video, and they may possibly delete your account as well. Okay, and according to their terms, if you get your account shut down, you are not allowed to open new accounts. So you do not want to go against that. Okay, you want your content to be quality. You want it to be a good user experience, and that will last much longer in the long run. Trust me. Okay, so with its description, you can have up to 5,000 characters in this description. Now, what I suggest is that you write an article, like a 500-word article, and it should be on topic. Okay. Now, here's what you do. You put down your description. If you look at what I have written here, this is a high quality article, okay? And it's actually optimized for what my keyword is. So my keyword here, MLM recruiting secrets. If you go down and through this, you can see I have MLM recruiting secrets #1, and I'm giving a tip here. MLM recruiting secrets #2, MLM recruiting secrets #3. And I'm also adding in little timestamps here as to where you can get that in the video. But if you look here, this is a very optimized. It's not spammy. It makes sense. If people read this, it's going to make sense to them, and they're going to get some value out of it. Okay? Never, ever, ever, I'm going to stress this over and over and over, never keyword stuff. Create quality content. You will get much better results. I promise you. Your leads will be better. Your team members that come in with you will be better. It's just going to be a better overall experience. And you're not ruining it for everybody else. Because once one person starts doing it, everybody thinks it's okay, and it's not okay. Okay, it's not okay. I can't stress that enough. So stop doing it. All right? So the key is put a highly targeted, keyword-rich article in your description. You'll be much better off. Now, once you do that, now you do want to put your keyword throughout, okay? Throughout the description. There's no doubt about it. You want to do that. However, you also want to make sure that you don't overdo it, okay? And there's a really cool tool, and I'm going to go over here real quick. All right? And it's called livekeywordanalysis.com. Now, you can go here, and what you can do is grab your description, okay? Just copy it, go over here, paste it in there, and then type in your keyword, okay? All right. Now, you can see that my article here is a 2.4% keyword density. Now, technically, I could go up on this just a little bit. You could get it between about 3 and 5%. I would suggest you don't go much higher than that, okay? Keep it around 3 to 5%, okay? So what you do here is once you have that, it's very much like a blog post. You want to treat it like a blog post, okay? Once you have this in here, quality, and it reads, my suggestion is at the beginning, at the beginning here, you have a link to your capture page, and make sure it's relevant to what you're talking about, okay? If you're in MLSP, then you've got plenty of capture pages and offers that will coincide with what you're creating content about. Okay, you have a good quality article that can be read, and if somebody reads it, they're going to get value out of. At the bottom, I typically put my if I have like a blog post or a capture page, like here I put my blog post because I have a blog post about MLM recruiting secrets as well, and some other tips on my blog. Okay. And then also I put connect with me on Google Plus if they want to, and then I have a link back to my video. And the reason I put this link back to the video is there's a lot of people out there that scrape videos and use them for their own content. The cool thing is that if they scrape it, this gives you a backlink back to your video. Okay, so that's kind of what it does. But anyway, if you look, this is a way to properly optimize a video. Okay, again, I'm going to stress it over and over. Keyword stuffing is against YouTube terms of service, and if you do it, you will get shut down. It's only a matter of time. You will get shut down. Don't do it. All right, now regarding the tags, now you can see here that I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tags. That's typically about as many tags as I put in, usually about 10 to 12. Usually I don't go over that, okay? But you want them to be relevant to what is in your video. You don't want to go stuffing tags in here that are not relevant, okay? And again, that is against YouTube terms of service if you're stuffing keywords in there that are not relevant to the content of the video. Now, what I'm teaching you here is going to help you maintain your videos online for a long time. You see, the key is to create content that stays out there and generates leads for you for years. Okay, I have videos out there that have been out there for about 1.5 years. I still get leads on them today. Almost every day they bring me leads. You know why? It's quality content. It's not spammy. It's not junk. It's good stuff, and it brings in leads for my business. That's what I want for you. I want you to have a long-lasting YouTube presence, in your business. So always remember, listen to that internal barometer that you have in your brain. You know when you're stretching the limits. You know when you're pushing it beyond where you should. So listen to it. If you're not sure about something, then do a little research and find out what's correct. Okay? And keyword stuffing is not okay. All right? So anyway, this is how you do it. You optimize it. That's the way. So let's recap it real quick. Okay? You want to do a good title. Put your keyword in the title at least one time, no more than 2 times. However, with your title, you want to make sure that it makes sense. It should not just be a bunch of words in the title that are all garbled together. You want it to make sense so when a person reads it, they get a quick they can read it very quickly and determine what your video is about. Okay, so make sure that's good in your headline. Now also, real quick, I forgot to point this out. If you look, before you upload your file, you want to make sure that you change your file to the keyword. Okay, you can do that simply just by right-clicking on it and changing the name of it. Okay, bam. Okay, now once we have the good title, we write a good description. Now you can outsource this and have somebody do it for you if you want. Or you can write it yourself. No big deal, but write a quality article. If you don't want to write a big quality article, you don't have to. I mean, you can do like 1 or 2 paragraphs and that'll be fine. But make sure it's quality and it's not keyword stuffed. All right? And then also at the bottom, put any other relevant links to whatever, and then also you can put your Google Plus link if you want people to connect with you there, and also provide a link back to the video. No more than 10 to 12 relevant tags. Important. Don't stuff tags in there. It's the same thing. If you look here, you can see that each one of these tags is pertaining to MLM recruiting. Okay? And so that's very, very important. Make sure it's relevant. Okay? So let's go ahead. We'll save that, and our video is changed, and we're good to go. There we go. The video pops up, and we're awesome. See? Now you got your keyword here. You've got your link here. We're ready to rock. So my friend, that is how you do it. Okay? I put this video together because I want you to have success. I want you to have videos out there. If you're a video marketer, I want you to have those out there for a long, long time. Okay? And remember, this is first and foremost. Okay? User experience. Play the game. Okay? If you're doing video marketing, play the game. Give Google what it wants. Give YouTube what it wants. Quality content. Okay? Give them quality content, then you can get that stuff to rank in the search engines. YouTube, Google, Bing, Yahoo, whatever. But it's quality. That will always go farther for you in the long run than quick, short bursts of content that are untargeted, spammy, and really provide no big value to the end user. Okay? Think about that. Make sure that if you're doing some of these things like keyword stuffing, that you severely check your internal barometer and get in line with it, because you need to do this correctly. It's for the benefit of you, and it's for the benefit of the entire YouTube community, as well as all other marketers out there, because we can change things one marketer at a time. We can do this right, and we can show people that we are professionals in what we do. All right? Appreciate you. Have an awesome day. And yeah, we'll talk soon. Love you guys. Bye.